Isaiah, I know you work for NBA TV, and I know you still follow the game. What player you think reminds you of yourself? Who plays the game like Isiah Thomas?
I'll put it to you this way. I like watching Kyrie Irving play.
That's who I was, because he have a rock like you.
Yeah, I like watching Steph Curry play. Now, I don't know if I played as good as them, but I like watching them two guys play. I always thought that, and I looked at our era, and I looked at myself as very unique. I looked at myself as a player, as a Picasso, as an original.
Right.
And so I'll go back to those 5 players that we named earlier: Kareem, Magic, Bird, Dr. J, Michael Jordan.
Okay.
None of them played like each other. Everybody was kind of an original.
Right.
And when I came into the NBA, I looked at myself as an original. So when I look at the NBA right now, I do see some guys carving out their originality in their own space.
Right.
I think Steph Curry has done it. I think Kyrie has done it. Other guards, they're still trying to get there. And I'm not talking about now somebody say, oh, you don't like Harden and all that. No, that ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying when you look at, guys that have done things that I just haven't seen, like some stuff that Kyrie do with the basketball, I haven't seen that.
It does like you got it on the string at times.
It's a little different. It looked like he dancing with it or something, right?
Let me ask you this, Isiah, because I find it sometimes in my profession and guys in my era, why is it so hard from greats of one era to give credit to greats of another era? Oh, he couldn't have played in my era. Oh, he wouldn't have done that in my era. Why is it so hard? It's okay.
It's okay, but some of it is true, Shannon. There are a lot of guys who play in the NFL right now. They run across the middle free.
Oh, yeah. The rules are different. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And there are some guys who are running across that middle right now.
Yes.
When you was playing, ain't nowhere in the hell they was going across the middle.
They would definitely think twice before going in there with no caution. Absolutely.
Ain't no think twice. Hey.
But even that's the case, though, Isiah, you still will give credit when credit's due. Yeah. You don't, if a guy's good, you don't make it about the era. You say you can only do in the era what you're doing in the end.
That's what you do. And so I look at this era and I say, I see some of the most skilled, unbelievable shot makers.
Yes.
That I have ever seen.
Yes.
The stuff that Kevin Durant, I've never seen. There was no Kevin Durant in my era.
Right.
7 feet tall, shaking it, shooting it from the. I hadn't seen that.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you who else. This Porzingis kid.
Right.
Ain't no 7'3" dude that I've seen doing what Porzingis doing. Right. Okay. Steph Curry stepping out. I mean, this is like pressure time in the game. Him and Klay Thompson pulling from the hash mark.
Yes. Yes.
Hadn't seen that. So
the step back 3, Isiah, is because what used to be a bad shot, son, don't take that shot. We can get a better shot. Yeah. You're encouraging guys now. Guys are taking 2 dribbles past half court and letting it fly.
Yeah. So this now you've seen it before in the rec league or in the park.
Yeah. But not the NBA.
But in the real game,
yes.
In the real game, it's like hadn't seen it. It's
All-star game. In all-star games, Isiah, guys, you put all your stuff on display. You dribble a little bit. You pull up from 33. They do this in a regular game.
Yeah.
For real. They do this in a playoff game. Guys are letting hash mark 3s goals in a playoff game.
Yeah. So the NBA right now, skill-wise, it's the best skill I've ever seen,
Right.
And I'm not talking low post game, because low post game is the worst low post game ever.
Yeah, ain't no more low post play. You got to be able to shoot 3s.
Yeah. Now this is the best we've ever seen.
Right.
Now this also is the worst defense I've ever seen in the NBA.
Well, they don't want you to play. These people won't score in Isaiah. They don't want no 85, 90 game. You know they want 115, 122.
But I got to critique it now. You talk about the Pistons and you talk about the bad boys.
Yes.
We was putting up 112, 110, 107, 108. The Lakers was putting it up. Celtics was putting it up. You know, now that 90s, again, everybody want to put the bad boys in the 90s. That wasn't us. That was the New York Knicks with Pat Riley there.
And the Miami Heat.
And the Miami Heat. That wasn't us.
Right.
It's like everybody wants to be the bad boys and act like the Pistons. Teams can emulate us. We just can't be ourselves because they say it's bad when we the Pistons, but everybody else can act.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button to become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we always do something before two something.